There's something wrong with my hands. I barely have to brush my fingers against a leaf, and within hours, the plant shrivels, browning at the edges as if recoiling from my touch. It started as a joke among my friends, the plant reaper, they called me, but after last night, I don't think I'll laugh about it again. Something happened with the ivy outside my window, something that made me scared to even look at my own reflection. Last night, as the city's lights flickered off one by one, I caught my reflection in the glass. I should have seen myself, tired and frowning, but instead, I saw a smile stretching across my face, a smile I wasn't wearing. Behind me, the shadowy strands of ivy pressed against the glass, coiling and twisting at unnatural speed. I watched as they formed letters, then words, their green tendrils spelling out, "Let us in, we've missed you." My reflection's smile widened, too wide, like it was waiting for me to answer. I tried to back away, but my feet wouldn't move. I felt a coldness seep into my fingers, numb and tingling, as if roots were winding under my skin. The ivy pressed harder against the window, and the message began to repeat itself, faster and more insistent, the letters warping into shapes that looked almost like faces. My reflection's eyes glistened with something hungry, something old, and I realized with a jolt that the ivy wasn't just growing, it was reaching for me, pulling at something inside I didn't know I had. That's when I remembered, I wasn't always this way. As a child, I'd spent hours talking to the plants in my grandmother's garden, and they'd always seemed to listen. Maybe they'd never forgiven me for leaving. Now, the ivy is inside, curling around my wrists as I type this, tightening every time I try to resist. My reflection mouths the words, "Welcome home," as the last bit of light fades. If you see ivy on your window tonight, don't let it in. Whatever's behind the glass isn't you anymore.